Hi, my name's Sue and this is Sumery P. And today I'm going to share a vegetarian fried rice ready in 10 minutes. I love eating this kind of thing for a quick lunch. If you've got any leftover rice, it's a great one to whip up. And I just use kind of what vegetables I've got in the fridge, and usually it's carrots, half a zucchini. I always have edamame beans in the freezer, but you can use corn or peas, you can add broccoli. So first thing I like to do is I like to grate everything in my food processor. You can grate it by hand or you can chop them into small pieces. I just love the grated texture in my fried rice. So I'm just going to whiz them around. So that was half a zucchini or courgette. You can add more or less depending on what you've got. I just find that half a zucchini is kind of enough. And I've got 2 carrots here, so I'm just going to pop them in. So they're all grated. And in here, I've got half a cup of edamame beans that are frozen, and I just pour boiling water over them just to hurry them along. So next thing we need to do, I've grabbed my fry pan and I'm heating it up here. And I've actually, whilst I was doing my grating, I had it heating up on the side. So it's ready to pop some oil in. So just a tablespoon of whatever oil of choice. I've just used olive oil, and I don't have any onions in the house, but I've got these green onions, or shallots as we know them in Australia, or spring onions as they're called in the UK. I'm just going to slice them. These are kind of great for stir fries because they cook a little bit quicker than the other onions, and then you can use the green tops for garnish, so it looks quite pretty. I had about 3 or 4 in the fridge, but you could use half an onion, quarter of an onion, leave the onion out. Just going to throw that in. I find they cook quicker as well. You can add mushrooms into this as well. So if you're using a regular onion, that'll take about 5 minutes to soften, but these little green onions only take about 1 or 2 minutes. And then I'm going to add my vegetables that I've just grated. And you can either add garlic, salt. I've got a couple of cloves of fresh garlic here. I'm just going to dice them up. Maybe I'll do 2 today. You can add fresh ginger as well. I was going to add that today, but I think I've run out, so I'm going to leave the ginger out today. You can add chili flakes. And this works best with pre-cooked rice. I've got 1.5 cups there, which is like half a cup of raw to make 1.5 cups. So throw the garlic in. And then in here I've got 1.5 teaspoons of tamari. That's like the wheat-free soya sauce. I've got a tablespoon of this sriracha chili sauce, which we love, but that's optional, you can leave that out. It's going to drain off this water on my beans. Throw those in. And then we need to pop in the rice. I forgot to time myself today, so I just bumped my temperature up a little bit. But this is almost done, and I'm really hungry, so I can't wait to eat this for lunch. And we don't really like egg in our house, or my husband doesn't like it. He likes it in cakes, but he doesn't like it in things like this, so we leave the egg out. But if you like egg, you can add an egg in, you can add a little bit of meat, chicken, if that's your kind of thing. We prefer the vegetarian style. Okay, I've got some fresh basil here, so I'm just going to tear some of that up and throw that in as well. And then it's ready to serve. And if it looks a little bit dry, you can add more sauce or more oil. But that's my quick and easy meal idea. It's 2 very generous serves. I've got a few of these spring onions. I'm just going to put some on top. So I'm going to serve myself up. And then I'll add a little bit more of the chili sauce because I like it. I forgot to add chili flakes today, but that's okay. It's the kind of thing I just make up as I go, and it kind of, sometimes it turns out different every time. I find that with so many savoury dishes, it's really hard to share because I often ad lib and just use what I've got. And then I've got some toasted seeds. So that's it. That's my quick 10-minute vegetarian fried rice. Let's try it. Yum. The little burst of chilli sauce on top is delicious. The grated carrots and zucchini cook in no time. I love the pop of the edamame beans and the little extra crunch on top. I'll stop eating in front of you. I'll do some extra photos and overlay them up top so you can have a look at what it looks like close up. Hope you've enjoyed this 10-minute vegetarian fried rice, no egg idea. Hit the thumbs up. Write a comment below if you want to see more of these easy dinner ideas or meal ideas. If you're new here today, consider subscribing, and I'll pop some other dinner ideas up above. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.